When you're a small child, you tend to have a very creative mind of your whimsical imagination. Or sometimes you like a show very much that you want to show your appreciation for said content. And the most common way to expose those thoughts is through art. Either through singing, dancing, sculpting, writing, and the most popular, drawing. Of course, as a little guy, I loved drawing so much. I remember in elementary school, I always showed my teachers a drawing I did and wanted them to hang it alongside the other art the other students made. Then I spent the rest of class staring at my art instead of paying attention. Yeah, I know, it's sad. I feel like in middle school is where I started to be more creative with my artwork, simply by making fan art of shows I was watching by the time. I even discovered and experimented with making OCs, but that's for another story. So for this video, I'll be redrawing some more old art I was able to find. I do remember some really old pieces I made, probably around elementary school, but most of them are lost or in my sketchbooks. And we'll be mostly focusing on my old digital art specifically. I had this old DeviantArt account that I used to use, but I didn't like the username and I didn't want to pay money to change it, so I just ended up making a whole new account. It's still up, but it's pretty much a dead account, so don't expect any new posts coming from it. I'll be drawing from not so old to the oldest drawing I can find. I don't think I have anything else to say here, so let's get started.
That's you. That's what you sound like, boy. Yeah, that's you. That's what you sound like. Oh my God.
So the first drawing we'll be looking at is really not that old, only around 4 years ago. With that being this cassette girl fan art. Most people will know her from Friday Night Funkin'. She was going to be part of the main game, but scrapped due to some allegations from the creator of this character. I won't go into any details since I don't want to focus on that kind of stuff. We're just gonna talk about the drawing itself. Hey, Editor Dabs here. I just learned that the allegations against the creator of Cassette Girl are fake. I learned it from this video right here. I just want to put that out there since I didn't know during that time when I was recording this. So that's my bad on not doing enough research. And that's about it. Okay, back to the video. I think the Cassette Girl mod is still probably my favorite mod because I like the whole aesthetic of it. I really like the design of this character. It's a very simplistic character, but shows a lot of personality. The songs in this mod are really good. Everything about it is just so chill and amazing. For the redraw, I decided to do a different pose for her, with that being a simple look back. I also fixed a few nitpicky stuff I didn't like from the original, like the design of the eyes or the proportions. Even to this day, I still kind of struggle with that, but I have gotten better at it. I drew a city background since she lives in that environment. It doesn't look as great compared to my character drawings, but I think it's decent enough. Here are the comparison between the two. I really like the results. You can see a lot of improvements and changes with them. I especially like the hat being more rectangular shaped than round. Overall, a nice job.
Are you surprised? It's a big mistake to think you're the only one who can turn into a car. I'm a car now, too.
The next one we'll be going to talk about is my old Utena fan art. To keep this anime brief, Revolutionary Girl Utena is about this girl named Utena who attends a school called Tori Academy, where she has secret sword duel fights against other students in the school to protect her friend / classmate Anthe. There's a lot to talk about with this show, but it's pretty surreal, especially for a first viewing. It goes through some heavy subjects and has some very questionable moments. But trust me when I say this, it's pretty good. Plus the opening, it's an absolute banger. I would play it, but I don't want copyright, so listen to it at your own time. I was very obsessed with this show, to the point where I didn't even do my schoolwork during the pandemic. Which in hindsight was not a good idea because I was failing my classes and I had so many unfinished assignments. But don't worry, I was able to catch up and graduate in the end. It's fine. I have some issues with the original drawing I made. I don't like how I shaded it. I don't like this f***ed up hand I drew. And I have no clue what expression I was going for. This redraw is pretty much almost a one-to-one remake. It's just gonna be one minor change with the hand placement on her chest. If you can tell by this time lapse, I had a hard time of what I want to do with the hand. I did learn later in the old drawing I put the ring in the wrong hand. Her ring was supposed to be on her left hand, not her right hand. So luckily I was able to fix that. I also just fixed the expression. I tried to make it more clear and obvious of what she's feeling. For the background, I tried to make it very sparkling, bubbly like in some anime. And with the comparison, I really like how the tears look in the new one. The hair is pretty nice too. Just an overall improvement.
It was an endless, crushing darkness. Wet and bleak and suffocating. Water was the tomb I lived in for those months.
Next up here is a very, very basic Lapis fan art. It's nothing special. I think I only made this to test out some art program I was using at this time, so there wasn't really any thought into it, but I do have some issues with it, so we're just gonna fix all that. For this one, I decided to make it into a full body to make it a little bit more interesting. I choose the soon to be her flying because I want to still showcase her wings. I think Lapis used to be my favorite gem, but that's mostly because of her design. I think her character in the show was a little bit toxic. I mean, there were some reasons why she acted this way. And don't get me wrong, she was kind of right for being upset about them. I just didn't like the fact that she lashed out on people who care about her, like Peridot. Like, she ran away and essentially took their home. And poor Peridot was left freaking devastated. And when she did came back, it was all out of nowhere. Not to mention her nonchalant attitude to Peridot. It sucks because she didn't even get to apologize to her. However, I do think she did redeem herself a bit in Stevie Ever's future, with her reflecting back on how she used to act and hating her old self, which I low-key kind of relate to. I really like her current look. The small elements of gold are a nice touch. The background is just a simple sky background to show that she's in the air. I think this is one of my favorites out of all the drawings I made. I especially love the water effects because you can actually see them this time. This is definitely my best one yet.
Everyone, this is May.
Hi, everyone.
Nice to meet you.
This upcoming drawing is a really, really old one, and it's pretty bad. I know I was a kid and I shouldn't be too harsh with myself, but oh my god, it gave me whiplash. Behold, this absolute mess. This is no joke. I genuinely, visibly cringed the second I found this drawing. And I've seen worse stuff that I created. In case you didn't know, this is May from Overwatch. Overwatch is an FPS team-based game where you play as characters with very special, unique abilities. Some of them are heroes, some of them are villains, some of them are just straight up animals, don't ask. May is a climatologist and used to study in Antarctica. She is soft-spoken, smart, optimistic, and very apologetic. This outfit she has here is called Pajame. It's one of her skins in the game, and she wore this in her animated short, Rise and Shine, which is pretty long for a quote-unquote short, but it's also a pretty sad one. Just watch it, you'll see why. So one of the few changes I did was that I got rid of her glasses from the original, because this is supposed to be her waking up, I think. So why would she wear glasses during her sleep? Very weird, I would say. I also made her plus size because that's her actual body size, and for some reason I made her skinny in the original. I don't know why either. Her arm and neck looked f***ed up, so I fixed that. It made her look like she's yawning than just rubbing her eyes. The whole scene is the same, it's just her waking up, but this time she's on her bed. Plus I added this nice blue lighting for her. Overall, the drawing is much better. I'm really happy with this one.
So let's go, let the room get chiller. Let's go, dirty brother killer.
Finally, we are on the last drawing of the video. And oh boy, you thought the main drawing was bad? Check this shit out. Holy moly. This is truly a drawing of its time. I don't even need to explain why it's bad. I mean, come on, this was 10 years ago. I also think I did a speed paint of this, but it's deleted and gone forever, so we'll never see that ever again. And it's probably for the best. Regardless, it's time to fix this. So I'm pretty sure most people kind of know who Sans is. He's the chill's lazy skeleton with the funny puns and crazy boss battle. Pretty much an icon. The other two are alternate versions of him. Alternate universes, aka AUs, were very popular in the Undertale fandom. There were so many, and most of them focused on Sans, because he was the most popular character. The red one is from the Undertale AU, where all the nice monsters turn evil and edgy. That's pretty much it. Sans is just an evil edgelord with a bit of sarcasm or something. The other Sans is from the Underswap AU, which is where all the characters have their role swap with each other. In this case, Sans swapped personalities with his brother Papyrus, and vice versa. I remember being obsessed with these AUs. I've read and watched a bunch of the comics about these AUs. It kinda sucks it's mostly centered around Sans, since I was a little more curious about the other characters in those AUs, but oh well. I decided to just make them interact with one another. Undertale Sans being nonchalant, Undertale being all pissy and edgy, and Underswap oblivious and happy. The results overall look solid. It's pretty basic compared to the other redraws, but it's pretty serviceable, and at least it's better than the old one, so that's a win. And that is all of my remakes. I'm normally very harsh and judgmental of my current art sometimes, talking about some nitpicky issues that are pretty small and nobody will notice or care. But I realize sometimes maybe it's not as bad as I thought, and doing these redraws made me have a new perspective to appreciate my work for how it is, to show that I did learn and did get better. So I hope this showed you guys that it's possible for your art to get better in the future by practicing and learning. It's okay to make mistakes, and don't doubt yourself with some small imperfections that are bothering you. Just keep doing your best, and that's all that matters. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like my stuff. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.